Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's happening, y'all? Another episode of the CheckDown. Jmik, how you feeling, man? You back at number one. You know, Georgia moved back up, Ohio State moved back down, man. The world is feeling right for you again.
I mean, the world's right where it need to be. I mean, we should have been number one from the get-go. But but it is what it is. I mean, I'm feeling good on this Saturday morning.
Hey, Kicka, you got your ass whooped by me, you know, last Saturday, like I told you would, with that nasty ass hurricane bullshit, tropical depression. How you feeling this Saturday, good?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm not worrying about Miami for real, man. You know, they down bad now. Hopefully they be back like in the next 10, 15 years. But right now, it's looking bad for them, man.
Yeah, man. You know, A certified, man. You know, we get a free Saturday this Saturday, man. You know, we get to play North Alabama. How you feeling, man? Come, you know. Oh, and you got a big win, man. You stopped the bleeding last Sunday. Then you beat the dog Dookie out of those. Wasn't that last week? That was last week, right?
What happened?
Am I mixing up the weeks? You played the Jags last, right? That was the last game you played, right?
I mean, if you want to call it a game, I mean, yeah.
Okay, I was just making sure, man. I remember you had to play one of them animals, man. I just didn't remember if the animal made it out of the forest or not. You know.
Yeah, man. I was a little off on my prediction. I said they was gonna be going home at halftime. They went home at the end of the third. It was a shellacking. It was pretty bad. I don't know. Jog my memory. They scored like 3 points.
Jmik, could you? I don't remember the score, Jmik. Do you remember the score?
3 points?
Yeah. Unfortunately, I only scored 3 points, man. Unfortunately.
Oh man. I thought it was gonna be a better game, honestly. You know.
Yeah.
I did, but then it didn't turn out like that. So you know.
I mean, sometimes it be like that, though, man.
It do, man. You know. Hey man, before we get into it, man, big injury update, man. Mark Andrews out for the season. Joe Burrow also out for the season, man. Out to those prayers out to both of those two. It's never okay when you see people go down, man. You know, we watch a game that's very physical, so you know, and both of those teams gonna be affected for those losses. To be honest, you know what I mean. Mark Andrews is a big part of their offense in Baltimore, and Joe Burrow is the offense in Cincinnati. So,
Me personally, man, I ain't worried about Baltimore. I feel like they got enough talent. First off, that defense is clicking right now. They playing like a top five defense right now. Lamar Jackson gonna be Lamar Jackson, and it's next man up. They got Likely. He should be able to showcase what he can do, but I'm not really worried. I don't think it's gonna be that much of a drop off. Cincy, you're done. You're done.
barbecue chicken.
You're done.
Well, I was saying it before I was saying it all week in the spaces and Twitter, like if the Bengals didn't win that game, there's no way they was winning that division. And now that they lost their quarterback, I don't even know. Jake Browning or whatever the nigga name is, he gonna have to play like an all-star for them to even have a chance to make the playoffs. So I tend to agree with you.
Yeah, bro. They like shit. What is it? 0-5 in the conference.
Yeah.
0-3 in the division.
I mean, you
Bro.
can't be 0-5 in the conference, man. Yeah, that's not good. I mean, one thing I could say, the Patriots is terrible, but we not 0-5 in the conference, nigga.
Yeah. I mean, this time of year,
2-5.
I mean, 0-5 in the conference at the end of November is bad, bro.
They talked all that shit, man. It was somebody feel sorry for them. Like, and one thing about me, y'all know me, I don't throw injuries in the game. Like, I ain't gonna say I don't give a fuck about it, but it's just like, bro, next man up, bro. Like we saw what happened the last 2-3 years. Like, we don't care who had quarterback or whatever. We coming for, like, you heard what Roquan said this year. We want smoke with everybody. We want smoke. So it's like, yeah, you feel me? Shit. Better luck.
Somebody TV
year,
hot.
It's mine.
All right.
I mean, my only thing with the Ravens losing Mark Andrews, like I get it, they got OBJ and they got Zay Flowers, they got Isaiah Likely, they also got another tight end. I mean, and I've heard people talk
Charlie
about
Kolar.
Yeah, Koloff. What I mean, I understand like you guys got depth at that position, but I just think Mark Andrews at some point. I ain't saying this week or the next week or the week after that, but at some point like you gonna miss him. So I mean, you just gotta wait to see. I mean, like exactly when that happens. That's all.
I mean, I feel like that too, but also like I look at the game last year when Mark Andrews. Remember he played against like the Buccaneers. And when he ain't come out the second half, like Lamar was just like getting everybody involved. So I don't know. It might. I don't know. It might help Lamar. I mean, it's that you're right. We definitely going it's gonna be some games where though we gonna miss them. But I think like with these weapons, now if it was like last year, I'd probably be worried. Like, damn, I don't know. With a Greg Roman offense, remember we got no wide receivers, but we looking good. Then the other dude, remember the dude from preseason. Travis Volek or something like that. He cool too. So we'll see happen though. But it's crazy that Charlie. But hey, like some Raven fans were saying, if anybody listening on here, yo, why we not getting Charlie and Isaiah involved? Now it's going to be the time. Let's see what the guys can do.
It's on you, Jmik.
Like watching that game though, like y'all was able to run. Like you didn't even really run the ball in the first half, and I guess you knew you was able to run it because you did that in the second half. So
still some
it's
things.
On you, Jmik.
Whenever we shut around. You said Jmik or certified?
I said Jmik. Whenever y'all was done with the conversation, I told Jmik
my bad.
Started off.
Oh yeah,
Georgia versus Tennessee, number 1 versus number 15. Georgia favored by 10.
So I mean, let me say this, man. I mean, everybody on this cast knows that I'm a Georgia fan. The one team, and people think I really hate Alabama. I dislike Alabama, but I don't really hate Alabama. I fucking hate Tennessee, bro. Like this be the game I be waiting for every year. And I mean, I be waiting to kick their ass every year. And so like I like when the schedule came out, I couldn't wait for this game because I mean last year, like the volunteer fans, it was raining and all this other bull crap and bullshit. And then we, I think we beat them by like 15, 20 points. I mean, like we pretty much dominated them last year. And the spread is 10, and I like us minus the 10. I mean, like Bowers came back last week. I didn't really think that, I mean, like I heard the rumors he might play or whatever, and I was like, man, this dude's not gonna play. Like he just got hurt 3 weeks ago. He had a little, like tightrope surgery or whatever. I mean, but dude came back and he looked real official last week when he came back. I mean, he ain't catch 10 passes or nothing, but I mean, he be putting the work. And so for me, I just don't know how Tennessee beats us because Joe Milton is not, he's not like that. I mean, he's not him. And I'm not scared of their running game. I'm not scared of their defense. I'm not scared of nothing on their team. So, I mean, like, we should go up in there and, we should beat them down. Personally, that's just how I feel.
Yeah, I should definitely cover that spread.
Yeah.
Yeah, I listen, I like the little dude from Tennessee, the quarterback. What is his name? Milton.
And you like Joe Milton?
Look, I like him. I like him. I like how he play a little bit. He fiery, man. He run the. But he can't do nothing against Georgia. He in trouble. Like he put up a fight against Alabama. I'll give him that. He gave a little fight. He might give a little 2-quarter fight this time.
He can't give him no fight though.
He might give you a first half fight. You know what I'm saying? He might go in there and throw a couple punches, man, and give a little fight. But after that, I don't see how he stands in the water, man, and he don't drown. I just don't see it. I don't know how they compete. It's going to be a hard task for them to compete. I mean, I don't know. If they do win, it's a miracle, and it'll be the biggest upset in Tennessee history.
That's a fact.
I don't see it happening.
I don't see it either. But if they do, Jesus Christ, the world will be up in flames.
I mean, with the so I'll give you a couple of props I like. So I do like Carson Beck to I think his prop is 285. I definitely like that. I'm gonna like Bowers for a touchdown because I think they're gonna try to get him into the end zone. And then rushing wise, I mean, only with Georgia, you gotta be careful with like the running backs. Like so I mean, we have Edwards, and then we have what's the other guy's name? Edwards
Milton.
and
Milton.
Nah, I mean, yeah, Milton. So I mean, Edwards is the primary back. So I would definitely bet that he gonna get somewhere between 80 to 90 yards and a touchdown. And I think Milton can also get 1 or 2 touchdowns in this game too.
I like Milton. I think I like his rushing yards. They got it pretty low today. Let me go back and check.
Are you talking about the quarterback? Or you talking about the running back for Georgia?
No, the quarterback for Tennessee.
I think his rushing. I'm looking at it right now. I think it's like over 23 and a half.
Yeah, I'll take 23 and a half. I definitely like his rushing because that's all he's going to be able to do. He's going to be in trouble the rest of the game. He's just going to be running around. I like that. I like what they got. They got Brock Bowers for 57 and a half. I like him for the 57 and a half. And I like McCunkley for anytime touchdown. For sure.
Oh yeah.
Tough.
Hey man, shout out to everybody that came out, man. Appreciate y'all for being out here, man. All right. Well, it ain't many games today, man. So it's gonna be mostly NFL this shit. We gonna get through this college slate. Number 5, Washington faces Oregon State. Oregon State is favored by 1. That surprised me. Jmik was here when I was putting it in. I was like, Oregon State favored? Like against Washington? It's a crazy scenario when you hear that one of the hottest teams out there is an underdog in the game against Oregon State.
But they not that hot though, bro. I mean, they hot, but they not that hot. If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, because it seemed like after they played Oregon, like they was hot going into the Oregon game, and then they survived that game. And ever since then, I mean, Penix hasn't been as good. Like, he's turned over the ball a couple times. He's taken some sacks he shouldn't have taken. And they've just been barely getting by the teams they've been playing. And then I think I shared a stat with you this morning because I was watching some morning show, and they were saying like Oregon State it's like 15 or 16-1 in their last 16, 17 home games. And like Corvallis is a hard place to play. I mean, especially if you got to play them in a night, like at night too, which I think this is a night game. I mean, it's West Coast, so not
7:30.
Really. Yeah, not really a night game.
It's an afternoon game,
Yeah, so I think that's why the line is what it is, and I just think Oregon State in the Pac-12 they got the best defense, and so and I think Washington, other than Oregon, they got the best offense, and so you're just gonna see. I mean, this is gonna show me like I mean, like Penix. I'm pretty high on Penix, but like this game right here for me is gonna show me what I kind of need to know because he's gonna get pressured in this game, and he's gonna have to stand in there, and he's gonna have to get his wide receivers involved, which. He's got some of the best wide receivers in college football too. So
I think he's gonna get hot. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm taking Washington in this game. Give me the +1, whatever you want to give me. I mean, cool. I think they're gonna win, man. I'm confident, man. I mean, yeah, it's a hard place to play, but I told Mick, my favorite out of this draft is Penix, man. I think Penix something serious. I think he gonna be a problem on the next level. I watched him make some throws that I ain't seen too many quarterbacks make. I think he gonna make some more of them today. He gonna put on a masterclass, bro. I like Washington to pull this one out. Even though I would like them to lose because to help my chances in the playoffs. But I think they go win.
Yeah, I think I side with you. Like, I mean, I do understand like Oregon State is hard to play in Corvallis and all that. I get that, but I just think that Washington has that kind of team that they can go in there and win. So I would definitely take Washington on the money line. That's just how I feel.
Well, if nobody feels safe, hey, ain't nothing wrong with taking the over. Because I think that's what I might do.
Taking the over?
Yeah, I think the over is
over 62 and a half right now. I think it went up a little bit. What is that, like 50 something? It's going up.
Hey man, you always got to take the over for the Pac-12.
I don't know. Sometimes.
I mean, the only team you don't want to do that with is like Yeah, I was about to say the only time you don't want to do that is with Utah. That's about it though.
Right.
Yeah, it's whew.
Or Colorado.
But
God, the hub. Hey man, yeah. Hey, look, man. People got to be real about that team, man. Some boys getting put on the hub.
Man, I didn't realize the game was
Jesus.
on like last night because I was out at the bar watching NBA and shit with the homies or whatever. I get home at like 1. I get to the crib, turn on the TV. It was getting beat down. I'm like,
yo,
God
42-7 at halftime, yo. I know, bro. I want somebody. I
Hey
want to hear
Jmik,
that.
you see the comment?
I want to hear
Hey, man.
that
damn.
halftime comments, yo.
Man, I'm not gonna speak on Q's comments, man. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I mean the ladies still love me, so I don't really care what you think.
Hey, talk your shit, Mick.
Yeah. Hey man, we're gonna give an honorary. This is gonna be a boat race, but we're gonna throw it up here. We're gonna throw it up. We're gonna throw the boat race up here. You know
That's
what I mean?
crazy.
Shout out to Rutgers, versus Penn State. Penn
Man,
State
Rutgers ready
favored
to
by
get the
20.
Rutgers. Look, I like Penn State minus 25.5. This will be a sticky day for Penn State. This ain't no shots being thrown. Man, look.
Certified, who you
It's
like
gonna
in
be
this
a
game,
long day,
Certified?
What? Nigga, give me Penn State by 40, dog. I'm saying that like we getting close, man. It's conference championship time. Style points matter right now. They're going to annihilate Rutgers, yo. Like this, if Rutgers score, I will be shocked if they score.
No, I ain't gonna lie, Jmik. They might. I mean, not Jmik. Certified. They might score. They going to score, but it ain't. It's still gonna be a nasty game, though, man.
Dang, I ain't never listen, Jmik. I'm looking at the player props. They got their quarterback for like 110.
Who, Rutgers?
That's not. I
Bro,
mean,
passing yards, bro. What in the
Hold on,
world?
wait a minute. You said they playing who? Penn
They
State
Penn
playing
playing
State,
who?
Rutgers.
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 Shit, I
All
ain't
at
even know
night,
they
man.
had a football program.
Bro, they
Yeah, I'm
got
gonna go
one
on the
set
limb, right?
for
Like, I mean,
110.
because personally, I rock with Tina, so I'm gonna go on the limb because I don't really trust. Like, I don't like Penn State offense, and it's not that I don't think they're
Whoa,
gonna lose by like 17, 18 points.
the
I mean,
spread.
I just don't know how many points that Penn State really gonna put up because Rutgers defense is actually pretty good. So I'm gonna take Rutgers plus the 20.5. So I ain't now to the people watching the show. I'm not putting my money on that. I'm just saying I'm not betting on this game at all. But I'm just saying that's the pick that I'm gonna go with.
I
Warning.
mean,
This is not
that's not
warning.
bad.
Warning. This is not betting advice. But I'm gonna ride with Mick. I'm gonna take Rutgers plus the 20. This is not betting advice. I'm gonna take Rutgers. This is not betting advice. If you put this on your ticket and it
Yeah,
don't
listen,
hit,
I'm not
don't
telling
come
you
back
to
to
go
a
on
check down.
FanDuel, DraftKings. Yeah, I'm not telling you to put your money on it. I'm just saying that I rock with Tina, and I'm gonna rock with Rutgers plus the 20.5. That's all I'm telling you.
This
I mean, because
is
I'm not
Man,
betting
not
on this
betting
game at all.
advice.
So
she said the Ravens is only gonna win 8 games, man. We 8-3 right now, so I'm taking Penn State minus 19.5, man. Let's go with Nittany Lions. Because I don't know, I'm just comparing like the Terps game, bro. Like the score was like 51-14, and
yeah,
and that was in Maryland, right? At the Maryland's home field. So I know Penn State ain't gonna let these motherfuckers come in here and do that. So
but the
but
other thing is, but I mean,
plus
the other thing I'm gonna say is like the props though. Like Drew Alar's yards is only at 195 himself. It's not like his shit's at 300 either though.
I don't know. It
Yeah.
was raining earlier, so I don't know. Oh, remember what y'all say? Check the
They got him at
forecast.
what they got him on yours for?
Uh,
They got him for 195.
Yeah. But I mean
Drew
that's
Alar.
better than 117.
I mean, it's only an 80-yard.
I
Like
mean,
in
I ain't gonna
college
lie though, bro.
football,
That one. See, the quarterback for Rutgers, that over 118.5. See, that's not bad, but the same thing about it is it's kind of tricky because if anybody know about sports betting, bro, somebody will probably look at it like, oh, he could easily get that. Yeah, it's true, but you gotta understand he might come out shitty. They might start rotating quarterbacks. You know how it is. So
Yeah,
I
that's the one thing
don't
about
know.
college. They'll do some rotating quarterback quick.
Because they did that last week with one quarterback I picked, and he only had like 98 yards. And I'm like, hold up. And I thought he got injured. But come to find out, they must be just like doing an experiment or something. But I don't know. But like
Yeah,
Jmik
I think
said,
it
though,
come down.
my bad. But like Jmik said real quick, like, I ain't gonna lie, the Rutgers plus 20 and a half, that's still not bad either, though, because we do know how Penn State is, though. He might come out looking, so either one is cool, though. I mean,
Yeah, and I mean, I was just gonna say, like, as far as Drew Allard goes, man, he has not looked good the last couple of weeks. I mean, and I get it that like they played the Buckeyes one of them weeks or whatever, but I mean, I don't know, man. Like, he just hasn't looked that great, and I'm not betting on this game at all. I'm not betting no props, no money line, no nothing. I mean, I just don't like how he's been playing, and I just think Rutgers with the defense they have, I mean, they should be able to stay within, I mean, a 3-touchdown game. That's how I feel.
Hey man, it's that time of the day again, man. You in trouble. You on the run. You on the move. You looking for a play. You know what I mean? You downfield. You looking for the big shot.
yeah.
Hey man, all you gotta do is jump in that scramble drill with Kicka, man.
All right, so look, right. I ain't gonna do too much heavy stuff, but I just really got a nice play for y'all, right? This is the only play that I'm gonna do today. Blake Corum 2+ touchdowns today. Well, actually it's a 2 play and over 70 yards. Only reason why I'm doing that because he's a Baltimore kid, and there's something about Baltimore kids when they play against the Terps, like they like to show off and stuff. So I'm gonna take him 2+ touchdowns today and 70+ rushing yards. And then that's my only scramble drill for the day, though. That's a guaranteed lock. So y'all better hop on that.
Hey man, that's a guaranteed touchdown, man. That's 6 for you. You know what I mean? But we're gonna jump into this NFL slate, man.
Two touchdowns.
Oh, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah,
That's even. Hey.
two touchdowns.
So
You th-
first we got to get into, Kicker, you know what I mean? Thursday night game. Came off a big one, man. Upset in Cincinnati. How you feeling after the win, brother?
I feel good. Like I think I'm ready to go outside and just start sweeping. Like, you know what I mean? Just keep sweeping till I don't feel like sweeping no more. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, it was a good game. Like, I hate, like I don't really like to talk about injuries. At the end of the day, like everybody gotta come out there. You feel me? Like my quarterback dealt with that shit last year. You feel me? So it is what it is. But I'm just happy we got the Bengals out of there. Still mad we lost to the Steelers and Browns because I feel like the division would have been a wrap Thursday night. But hey, we got the dub. We 8-3. We got a mini bye this week. We don't play the next Sunday night. Then we got our real bye. So hey, we can go on the bye 9-3, like I've been saying, or better than that. We looking good. So the Bengals
Jmik,
out of here, man. They washed.
hey, Jmik, how you felt about that game, bro? I know you watched it. You know what I mean? How did you feel after watching it? You muted, bro. I can't hear you.
Oh,
Is it
sorry
me?
about that. Yeah, so like going into the Thursday night game, and we make our picks or whatever, and I look down the schedule, bro. There's a lot of games that I wasn't sure about, and then going into the Ravens game, I wasn't sure, and then when I heard T wasn't playing, I was like, yeah, the chances that the Bengals could beat the Ravens without T is, the way I thought about it was slim to none. So that's why I picked the Ravens because T wasn't there, and then the other I think that their other DM wasn't there either, and I was just like, this is a
Hubbard.
prime game for the Ravens to win. And that's what they did, man. I mean, like they went out, like I said, they went in the first half that they were throwing the ball a good amount. I mean, like Mark Andrews went down, which is a shame because I mean, like you don't want, like at this stage of the season going into the playoffs, like I mean, like you don't want star players going down, especially like a star tight end, wide receiver, or whatnot going down. And so watching, I seen that, and then I seen Lamar kind of like I think he got like rolled up on his ankle or whatever, but I mean like he got up and he he played the rest of the game. I mean he was a little bit hobbled for the rest of the game, but he made it through.
Stadium got a little quiet after that, boy.
Yeah, but I
Yeah,
mean
it
he
got quiet.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, that's their star player. I mean, that's literally other than Roquan, that's arguably I mean, he literally is the best player on the team. I mean, like it's between him and Roquan. But yeah, like, and I just like once Joe got hurt, I was just like, it wasn't. I mean, like the backup came in. I mean, like he ain't do terrible or nothing. He did all right.
Yeah, he did all right. He did all right.
But I honestly think I heard someone saying this yesterday. Like honestly, for the Bengals, they were 5-5 anyways, or 5-4, whatever their record was. And losing Joe Burrow, it's bad. But then again, you got to think about it. Like like they need a tackle. Like there's certain things on their team that they need. And with Joe going down in their draft position, they're probably going to lose. They'll probably win like 7-8 games, something like that. They won't make the playoffs. I mean, but they'll be in the top 15, 16 draft picks. And so for them, I mean, if they don't want to sign T back, they could draft another wide receiver if they want to. Or if they want to draft a tackle, maybe Joe Alt might slip and he might be there. Or, I mean, like they might get something that they might need that might help them in the coming years. So it's not, for them, it's not the worst thing in the world.
So how you felt about that game after watching it? And I got a question for y'all after certain.
I picked Baltimore to win. It was a little tight though. I mean I was a little worried about Baltimore's offense in the second half. I mean the second quarter, man. They got a little stale. It looked like Cincinnati was about to get back in it or whatever, but unfortunately they had some injuries that happened. But at the end of the day, man, Baltimore did what needed to be done. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it, man. I think Baltimore is still the best team in the AFC.
How do y'all feel about them possibly getting? Oh, go ahead.
No, I'm saying I don't like the state of the AFC right now. Honestly, I don't know who the hell the best team in the AFC is. Like, I'm gonna be honest.
It's
Like,
a
I don't
little
know if
light
it's the
over there,
Chiefs.
dog.
I don't know if it's the Ravens or I mean, you gotta kind of throw the Dolphins. I know the Dolphins ain't beat nobody.
No, we don't.
But you kind of do because they
we don't.
winning their division. Like they sitting out there.
I feel I feel I ain't gonna lie. Like, as a Ravens fan, I feel where Jmik coming from. Like it could be either one. Like even when you were saying
Who Miami beating, dog?
No. I ain't talking about Miami. I'm just talking about like who the best team right now. I ain't talking about like because I feel like we is the best team, but I'm just saying it's still some things we need to work on. Just like you said, the offense looked a little stale. Like that's certain shit that I don't want to see. You feel me? Like I still want us to work on the deep ball. Like it was a lot of fans saying like, "Yo, like Lamar got to work on that deep ball," and I like, and if any Ravens fans see that shit, like we got to work on that deep ball because like we're gonna need that in the playoff. Yeah, we got the running game going, but we especially now Mark Andrews gone, so we just gotta get more creative though. But I still feel like we still one of the top. I feel like we the top two. I feel like we right behind the Chiefs right now. The Chiefs. Now the Dolphins, I ain't gonna lie, I don't really trust the Dolphins. Yeah, they keep bragging about 6 touchdowns week 2 when we was rookie DC and a couple rookies, people was hurt and shit. It is what it is, but we do gotta see in week 17. So we gonna see if they about that action. And one thing about it, this ain't week 2 like the beginning of the season. You feel me? Week 17, that means we getting in playoff mode. So we gonna see how the Dolphins looking. Now,
That's in Miami, right?
No, it's in Baltimore. And it's a 1:00 game, but I got word that it might be getting flexed. So we're gonna see Sunday night. Oh yeah.
I don't know if they want to come in the bank at nighttime, to be honest. Just being
real.
I
Man.
mean, it don't matter what they want to do.
Bro. How did it sound on TV though? Like, did it sound
loud? Oh, it was loud, dog. It was loud, dog. Listen, they don't want to come in the bank in December at night, boy. There's a wind come up off that water, boy. You gonna know it.
And it's hard to kick. It's hard to kick them field goals and extra points, all that.
I mean, but I think a sleeper team that people got to worry about, I think, is the Texans, bro. Like, because it's like they ain't really been healthy the whole year. And it's like they're still winning games. CJ playing really good. I mean, their defense, I think they just got their cornerback, Stingley. He just came back off IR. I mean, like they've been missing a lot of their O-line pieces. Their running back hurt, like, and their wide receivers hurt. Like, if they could ever get healthy going into the playoffs, if they can get into the playoffs, I think I'm not saying they're gonna make it to the Super Bowl or nothing. They're not a Super Bowl contender, but I think they could knock someone off in that like wild card round, though.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like Texans is the dark horse. I don't think that they're a contender, but fuck around and come in and fuck up your season.
I mean, they going in the right way though. Like even if they go to the playoffs and lose, I mean, they still because like I ain't gonna lie, I probably was one of them. I ain't think the Texans would be doing this good. I mean, if you want me to be honest with you, but I mean, they looking good and they in the right position. I mean, they in the right position right now.
Yeah, I
Hey,
think
before we circle the block though, hold on. Before we circle the block, I had a question. Do y'all think what Cincinnati tried to do to win a game is worth them possibly losing a first round pick?
Yeah.
mm, I don't think they're gonna lose a first round pick for that. I mean, for not like putting someone on the injury report, like
Well, well, you gotta think
I mean,
about it, dog. They now that this gambling shit done kicked off. Like I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna send it to the group chat. But this a news reporter was like, uh, the Bengals could potentially get sued um, outside of the NFL, because they didn't disclose injuries that would affect lines and spreads and shit.
okay.
Hey,
I
So,
mean,
so
to
I
me,
think that
um,
the NFL is gonna take this shit serious, dog, because it wasn't even 24 hours, and they announced that they're doing a full investigation.
see what I think. I'm not saying they're gonna not lose draft compensation. I think they're gonna lose a draft pick. I just don't think it's gonna be a first round pick. I think. I mean, if they do the investigation and they find that they were willfully doing this and, I mean, holding information and all that, like, I think they could
I
lose
mean,
a third or a fourth.
it's already reported that they got information that they withheld it. That the team
So,
doctors didn't even show him like let them take pictures at practice and shit to try to cover it up.
and then they
I
deleted. Remember,
He
they
mean,
was
said he
he
deleted the
was
post
supposedly
too.
wearing it all week, and they didn't
I
put
mean,
him on
I
the
get
injury
that.
report.
I get that, but this has happened before, though. Like, other teams have done this before. And I can't
Yeah,
remember the
but we
team.
gambling now, bro.
But I mean, we've been gambling, though. Like that's the thing. We've been gambling. I'm not saying that. I think they're gonna get a draft pick taken. I just don't think it's a first. Like I think it'll be a
Man,
third
take
or
that
a
first, man.
fourth.
Fuck them niggas. Take that first.
Make them
Take
suffer,
that
huh?
Oh
shit. Ain't that
shit.
right, Kicka? Take that shit, man.
Make them suffer, man.
So
I don't know. I think it could be it could be very interesting, man. I think it could be very interesting what they get because of him getting hurt and being out for the season type of deal. I think it could be interesting. You know what I mean? And then what kind of
yeah,
backlash
I
does the
mean,
NFL receive for it? That changes how you I think how they would handle it too.
but I also think it depends on your organization and what you've been fined for in the past, and they haven't really been fined for stuff like this. They haven't, like as an organization, they ain't really been. I mean, it's not like they like other teams that have gotten like fined or gotten draft picks taken for like like injury report type stuff. Um, so I just like a first to me is a little. I mean, like the last time they took a first or something, that was the Dolphins, but that was because they was trying to get Tom Brady, and I mean, like they was really trying to get him while he was on another team. So that's why they got that first round pick taken. So I think that's just different. I think this is just like it's hard for me to say. Like I said, like I think it's a third or fourth. Like if it's not that, it's a fine, a heavy fine, which to me, money for them ain't shit. But I mean, it is what it is. So
Listen, man, I don't think it's a secret. Certain motherfuckers gotta feel a certain type way about cheating. But I ain't gonna say nothing though.
I mean, you can say whatever you gotta say. I don't really care because I mean, like my trophy case is full. It don't bother me. I mean, it's
Ooh, my trophy case is full.
I mean, shit. I mean, it's full with six of them bad boys. So I don't. I mean, like people try to like come at me in spaces. Oh, well, y'all cheated. I'd be like, and what's your point? I mean, we
Y'all
See what
got
still,
I'm
no
saying? See what I'm
rings. Y'all
saying?
got
He
no
don't he
rings.
don't care about cheating.
no, I don't. I really don't. Like it is what it. I mean, like we got caught up. I mean, we done got fined and got picks taken away. That's the punishment. It is what it is.
All right, so the next game is Steelers versus Browns. Browns. What? Hold on, wait. I can't be reading this right. How without Deshaun Watson are they favored? I mean, favored by two.
Why? The offense looks worse with him.
Better when he's not there. That's why.
Probably because they home too.
I mean that,
Man,
and it still got. I mean
listen,
Kenny Pickett. I mean,
I ain't gonna lie though. I like the Browns. I like the Browns the most.
I
Like
don't, bro. I'm just that Steelers defense is they starting to get hot right now, and Kenny Pickett is not turning over the ball. The run game is up and down. Ah, man, I've read Mike Tomlin is 25-4 versus rookies starting for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, man. I like DTR, man. I want to see the young man do well, but this ain't the week for that.
I mean, the
Um,
funny thing is, like for the picks for the week, I picked the Steelers, but like going through the games, I was picking it. It's hard to pick this game because I don't know because Minka not playing for what I understand. I mean, the Browns are starting DTR. I don't know why they're not starting PJ. Like that's an interesting thing by itself because he was starting when Deshaun went down. Um, and I picked the Steelers. I guess I'll stick with the Steelers. Like I do like the capability of the Browns to win this game, but I'm gonna stick with my pick and go with the Steelers. And it's just that time of year, man, where Mike Tomlin knows how to win. Like I don't know how he does it with the kind of personnel he has, especially at quarterback and the injuries he got on defense. But he found a way to win, man. And you gotta, you gotta give him some credit for that, man. And I just think that they can win this game.
yeah, when I was going through the games, at first I was a little bit like, maybe the Browns defense could pull it out. And then I was just like, how do they get offense? At this point, like with DTR, I mean, he didn't look that great the first time I seen him play. I thought PJ Walker gave them a better opportunity to win this game. Um, to me, he's the better option at the backup, but I guess they went otherwise. I'm gonna go with the Steelers, man. It seems like even with Kenny Pickett being wholeheartedly whatever he is, and as the quarterback, they seem to win. So I'm gonna pick them to win one more. I thought at first, man, I wanted the Browns, but I don't think they could do it. I just like the Steelers, man.
And
Yeah, I
if
like
you
I, I like I like the Steelers too on my ticket. I just put a little 6 later together. I definitely like the Steelers. Can't miss that plus.
and I'm just looking at the props. Like I actually like all the running backs in this game. Actually, like I like Jalen. I like Najee, and I like Jerome Ford, and I also like Hunt to get in the end zone. Like the first three for yards, but for Hunt, I think he's gonna get in the end zone.
Um, all right, we're gonna move on to the next ones. Cardinals, Texans. Now this is a hard game for me. I know everybody love the Texans right now. They firing on all cylinders. But for some odd reason, bro, I took the Cardinals. I ain't gonna lie, I took the Cardinals. I think Kyler Murray is gonna spark some type of fire again, like he did last week. I don't think he wants his team to be picking in the opportunity of the era to get another quarterback. So I think he's gonna fight them out of this hole. Um, I guess I'll take the Cardinals plus 6. Man. I'm just go Cardinals plus 6.
I
That's
don't
tough.
personally. Um, I only pick this game because y'all be giving me shit about pushing games or whatever. But I don't know. Nah, man, because it's like it's at least one or two games every week where I don't want to bet, and y'all are you need me to give. So I forgot who I picked. I picked Texans, didn't I? If somebody
Uh,
can look in the group chat, I don't know.
Let me
Um,
take a look.
I
I'm
don't
looking
know
right
about
now.
this game, man. The Houston Texans got an injury list about a mile long, dog, and I don't know if Nico playing. I don't know if Will Anderson playing. Uh, is Damian Pierce back yet? Um, I don't know, bro. But like I said, if you put a gun in my head, I'm gonna go with Houston. I mean, that boy CJ hot right now, man.
I know, but everything hot got to cool down at some point, man. That's the only reason why
Do
I
we?
went with the Cards,
I mean,
man.
You sure about that?
does it really though?
It does. It does. If it stay hot forever, it's gonna melt away. Goddamn it, it's gonna
I
have to
mean,
cool down,
it can
man.
stay hot all the way to February, brother. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It be
It's
like that
possible,
sometimes.
but I just don't, man. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
So let me just say it like this, man. Like I picked the Texans to win the game. I like the Texans to win the game. I don't know about them covering 6 though, because a lot of their games have come down to like the last possession where like CJ come through and like he gets them in the range and they kick a field goal or whatever. So I'm taking the Texans, but I would not take them -6. At the most, I would take them like -3.
All right. Well, Titans versus Jags. Jags by 7. Yeah, I'm definitely taking the Jags. I mean, I don't know if Will Levis can pull another rabbit out of his hat. I had a little faith in him partially. I didn't take him versus the Bucks, but I did say I thought he was gonna have a good game. He did not. But it's growing pains with every rookie. But I think the Jags need some get back. They coming off a good spanking. They got choked out like Draymond did Rudy Gobert. They gonna need you.
Yeah,
Hey,
a little bit worse than that. Man. It was a little bit worse than that.
Yo.
They gonna need some help. So yeah, I'm gonna take the Jags.
Hey, see if Spo they got 10 minutes though. Let's talk real quick.
That'll find a funny
Hey,
guy.
I don't think she want to come on here, man. We calm that smoke down, man. We put that
Listen, man, I was trying to tell it, like, she was like, y'all kept asking me, what you got to say, sir? I was like, man, I ain't got much to say, dog. You know, when my team is healthy, there's nowhere where they can compete. Like,
man
this shit,
was sleep
I
while she
said it
was.
on the show. This game is going to be over at halftime. You're going to be going to your car at halftime. And she was like, "No, man, I ain't leaving. I ain't no saying fuck all that shit, man. I ain't going to my motherfucking car, nigga. We gonna beat y'all niggas, man. Y'all niggas just good on paper." Like, all right, bro. We'll see. We'll see. But listen, before we move on, I ain't trying to take no shots. But when we gonna have this Trevor Lawrence conversation? Hmm?
Coming soon.
Jmik?
I mean, for me, I picked the Jags in the game. I actually like the Jags -7.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember you picked the Jags, Jmik.
Yeah, I definitely did. I mean, I'm gonna stand 10 on mine. I ain't gonna back down the other niggas. I picked them and I was wrong. It is what it is. But in this game, like, I do like the Jags. Like, I just the Titans are not a good team. Like, and the spot they're in, like, to have to play Jacksonville after Jacksonville played like that, I would expect that offense to play much better against that Titan secondary who was terrible. Their secondary is bad, and you know, I mean, Jeffrey Simmons is one of the best in the league at his position. But it's just for the Titans, it's a bad spot. I mean, if I'm them, I'm starting to tank, man. Like, I'm starting to try to get the best draft pick I could get because, like, they got a lot of holes on that defense. They got holes on that offense too. So, I mean, if I'm them, I'm not trying to win this game regardless. Like, I would just lose it because they're in the basement of that division. I think they only have 2 or 3 wins. I don't know, maybe 3 or 4, something like that. And I just don't think this game's going to be close. And as far as T-Law goes, I just think his first season it was bad. I mean, they blamed it on Urban Meyer. Second season it was a lot better with Doug Peterson. He's going in this season. Like, this season's been like up and down, up and down. And to me, when I watch the team, it's like they don't get Calvin Ridley involved enough. And I get that him and Kirk got a great connection, and that's great. And you can keep that. But you got to try to involve Ridley more. And I mean, Ridley coming up on a contract. So it's like you got to know what you have because if you don't, he's not good for your team, then you got to just let him go and you're not going to resign him.
Yeah, when you talk about having the Trevor Lawrence conversation, man, this year right here to me, I thought was going to be like the breakout where you really see that he's like one of those guys. He's one of those elite members. But to me, it just seems like it's a lot of back and forth. He's as people will say about my offense, he's having an identity crisis as a quarterback. You know, he doesn't know sometimes when to just, you know, fold it and go get 6 yards on a scramble or to force it into coverage. And sometimes he makes those Josh Allen mistakes where he trusts his eyes and his arm much more than he trusts, you know, that the DB is going to play his position. And it's been hurting his offense, man. And not getting Calvin really involved and trying to go to him in late crunch situations have caused a lot of miscommunications and confusion because if you're not gelling with a guy all year, You know what I mean? And then you try to find him in the correct situation and y'all ain't on point. That could be detrimental. So you got to start getting that chemistry with Calvin Ridley now because people are going to key in on Christian Kirk and Evan Ingram and, Travis Etienne, and they're going to make you use those other guys, man. So I think the reason we have to have that conversation is because everybody like myself thought, you would see that leap, and it looks like he's kind of the same, if not worse.
I mean, but the other thing, the other thing I'll say about T-Law, the thing that does help him out is that quarterback draft class is looking terrible. I mean, from Zach Wilson to Mac Jones to Justin Fields and there's one dude I'm forgetting.
Trey Lance.
They're all bad. Like, all of them is bad. I mean, to the point where, if he just plays better, he's gonna be called the best quarterback in that class. I think he already is. But yeah, he just got to play better. Like, it's kind of like this season. Like, he's had some good games and he's had some really bad games and he's had some mid games. Like, he just, like, we're in week 11, so he just kind of pushed through it. And if he could have a better second half of the year, the Jaguars would be fine.
See, I'm not saying he's a bad quarterback. I just expected more from the number one overall pick. I heard all this talk about the best quarterback prospect since, they went back to John Elway. They compared that man to Andrew Luck, and I haven't seen it at all. Like he just looks like a middle of the road. But it's like, listen, man, he's doing what they're asking him to do to win games. I just expected more. I expected him to be the star of the team, and it's really Etienne. You know what I'm saying? But with that said, I didn't pick. I don't see the Jaguars losing two straight at home. I just and I like the little spark that Will Levis is giving the Titans offense, but I think them boys come back in a big way and punch on Tennessee. So I got Jaguars. I'm gonna take the points.
It's a Kicker. You already took the Jazz, right? You took the Jazz -7, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one. I want to take T Law for like 2 passing touchdowns. I want to take Travis Etienne for the anytime. Probably take Christian Kurtz for either receptions or yards.
D-Hop receiving yards. I think
Two of
D-Hop
them
does
things, though. Are you sure about that?
What?
T-Law for 2 of them things?
Yeah, I think
I
so,
think
man.
he only did that like twice this year.
He got to get some get back today.
Man, I think they're gonna be they're gonna be in the red zone a lot tomorrow.
I don't know, man.
We'll be surprised.
I'm just saying,
like 4 or 5 times tomorrow.
We see how much they utilize Etienne. So I'll be a little scary to count on T-Law getting 2 tutties, man.
Hey, man, I'm just telling you what I feel gonna happen, man. I just don't see. What's your favorite line? Say it for me one time. I want you to say about their secondary. Your favorite line about when it ain't a matchup. You say, I don't see.
Oh, you don't compare where you can't compete.
Yeah, I don't think their DBs versus the offense can compete. I don't see where they compete.
Yeah. Well, it's a few spots where Tennessee do compete, though. That defensive front seven.
Yeah, that defensive line is. Whew.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? But it's like on the offensive side of the ball, I don't know, man. If they could smother D-Hop.
Well, which Trevor Lawrence we getting? That's the question.
I don't know, bro.
He going through his identity crisis. So whichever one come out, is it the one that want to get a win, or is the one that want to curl his hair at halftime?
If you're gonna put money on T-Law for 2 tutties, I think you should put that on like a special ticket.
I like him for the 2 tutties though. It's something about it. You know what I mean? Something about it. Ain't gonna do too much, but yeah, it's something about that. So next we got Raiders versus Dolphins. Dolphins favored by 13.5. Anybody want to go first?
Give me I like the Raiders to cover that. Give me the Dolphins. I mean the Raiders plus 13.5.
But you like the Dolphins to win the game.
Yeah, I like the Dolphins to win though. But give me I like the Raiders spread. Cover the spread.
Yeah, I kind
I
of feel the
like.
same way as
Go
Kicka
ahead, man.
though. Like I think the Dolphins. Well, not I think. I know the Dolphins going to win the game. I just don't know they're going to beat the Raiders by 2 touchdowns. And the other thing is, like, the Raiders been. I mean, ever since they fired Josh McDaniels, and they got the new what I mean, like coach. They've been playing a lot better, and the games have been closer. And I just don't think they're going to get beat by like 14 points. Like I can see them getting beat by somewhere in the 7 to 10 range.
Did they
Um,
activate a chain?
Yeah.
he
Yes, they did.
practiced.
But
He's
they
practicing.
okay.
But I mean,
Well,
like the
you know,
I
Dolphin
don't
I
know
don't
fans
if he
that
know.
I
got.
know said, I mean, like the Dolphin fans on the app that I know said that he's gonna get activated for the game on Sunday. So that's just what they told me. So
Well, listening to Dolphins fans. So.
Robbie
hey, I'm just
Anderson
telling
was
you
the
what I
number
heard.
one receiver.
That's what I heard.
They they
It's
told
like
me he
listen.
told me Robbie Anderson was the number one receiver, and
I heard the same thing too, dog. I
now
heard the
he's sitting at
same.
I
home.
mean, chosen.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
mean the chosen.
yeah.
Yeah, I
They,
mean the chosen don't have a job now. So
they
They,
ain't even bring that boy back for the practice squad. They was just like, your services are no longer welcome here. But I don't know, man. There's a lot of points, man, and the Raiders are playing football right now. Uh, I just that boy Max Crosby against that Dolphins offensive line right now. Oh my God, man! Like I think he can play wrecking ball completely by himself. And Josh Jacobs is finally getting some touches. I don't like these points. I ain't saying that Miami not gonna win, but if the Raiders upset them, I would not be surprised.
Um,
the funny thing is,
this
if the
this,
Raiders would
this would
upset
kill
them
the
though, like
narrative,
the
though.
Bills fans go crazy.
Hey, but if they win this, does the Dolphins fans now say they killed the narrative?
And what's that
How the
narrative?
Raiders 5 and 5?
Yeah, they're 5 and 5, but they're not over 500. They're at 500. So
Oh,
no, I
okay.
don't think so.
All right.
No.
I just wanted to make sure because Dolphin math and actual math isn't the same. So they'd be
uh,
like, "What was the Raiders' record?"
It's definitely not the same.
It's not the same math. I just wanted to make sure that our math is the same math. You know what I mean? But uh, this one here, like 13 and a half is a lot, bro. Like I almost want to take the Raiders for the 13 and a half, but I wouldn't even be surprised if the Dolphins came in and I don't know. I'm gonna just do it like this. I'm gonna leave it alone. Money line. The Dolphins. I'm gonna take the Dolphins money line. Uh, but I wouldn't be surprised either way. Like if they was to cover the spread, I wouldn't be surprised. If they wasn't to cover the spread, I wouldn't be. Even if the Raiders was to pull out a win, how they've been playing football lately, it wouldn't shock me. Just because they've been playing great football, they've been unified since they got rid of the terrorist Josh McDaniels. So they like playing for Antonio. So as long as they like playing for him, I think they're gonna put up a fight every week. Give me Tyreek Hill anytime touchdown though for
I
sure.
like that. I like that.
Give me Tyreek Hill anytime touchdown.
Hey,
If A
question:
Chain playing, I might
where
take A Chain for his rushing yards.
where what the Raiders rank in defense right now?
I think they're middle of the pack. I think.
I'll
I
tell
don't.
you. Give me 2 seconds.
Because surprisingly, their defense this year hasn't been that bad, actually.
They're 18th in total defense.
Mm, what about points allowed? They should be bottom half. Points allowed.
They are shit. Raiders. They are.
They're actually in the
Hold
top
on now.
half, actually.
Yeah, they 13th.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah,
I
13th.
don't know, man. Like I said, I wouldn't be. I ain't picking the Raiders, but I wouldn't be shocked if they upset them though.
Dang, you
I
had
mean,
me
like,
looking at the bottom half. I had to scroll up. Like, hold on, they not down here.
Nah, I was thinking about them
he,
early games, man. They was giving up a lot of 25, 28, 30s.
yeah, I mean, they only
Yeah,
give up
but
20 and a half points a game.
the last 3 games, they've only given up like 14 and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they've been playing pretty well the last, and I mean, plus when they got Crosby, like if you can't, if the Dolphins can't block Crosby, man, he could wreck your whole game. So
All right, so the next game is Cowboys versus Panthers. Cowboys favored by 10.5. Cowboys been boat racing all the sorry teams this year. They've been putting them up through there, taking them out. I wonder if it continues this week. I wouldn't be surprised. The Panthers are a pretty bad team right now. They have holes everywhere. They need help everywhere. Give me Michael Parsons for a sack if they got it. Give me CD
Few of them
Lamb.
things.
Give me CD Lamb for his receiving yards, and probably give me Tony Pollard for any time. No, I mean Ferguson for any time. Uh, Cowboys win.
yeah, I mean, they should cover this spread. Like I'm not like, as y'all know, I'm not huge on picking the team with the big spread. Like anything over 10, I'm not huge on that, but the Panthers just ain't good, bro. And their offensive line is bad. Like it's really bad. And so to have to go against that Cowboys D line, I mean, I'm praying for Bryce because he gonna need a lot of like thoughts and prayers, man. Because I mean he's gonna get hit a lot in this game. And as far as the Cowboys going to prop side, like I mean, I'm gonna take Dak, for his passing yards because I mean like Dak had a really good game last week. I'm also gonna side with I mean Smitty. Like I'm gonna go Pollard for like anytime touchdown. I think he hasn't got in the end zone in a couple of weeks. I think he gets in this week. I would take CD Lamb on his yards. I mean, I think CD Lamb would go for 100 again this week. I mean, easily in my opinion. And then who else? Brandon Cooks. I really wouldn't touch Brandon Cooks too much. Like he had a good game last week, but he hasn't had too many of those. And then I would also take Ferguson for a anytime touchdown too.
Jmik, I mean certified kicker. One of y'all.
I like
Either one of
CD. I like Dak passing yards, and I like CD receiving yards. I told myself I'd never miss out on that again because he be averaging like 120 yards a game. So
them. All
Yeah, I
right.
like Cowboys to cover. Probably the under on this. Uh, the Panthers might be able to put up a few points in the fourth quarter when Dallas sit their starters, but CD and Dak they gonna hit their numbers this week.
All right. Next game is Bears versus Lions. Lions favored by 7.5. Is Justin Fields back yet? Or we still watching Tyson?
No, I think
I
he's
haven't
back because
heard.
I heard something during the week that he was practicing that the coach expected him to play on Sunday.
Uh, let me see. Somebody else go. I'm gonna look up something. I want to see.
I mean, I'll go for it. I mean, give me the Lions. Like, I don't think the Bears could do much to slow down the Lions on like offense. And for the Bears on offense, like they would, I think Khalil Herbert's coming back too, along with what I mean Justin Fields. So like it kind of gives their running back room like more of a chance. But like I don't know what kind of Justin Fields you're gonna get. So I don't know if it's gonna be the same guy before he got hurt, where he's just not accurate. And all that good stuff. So I mean, give me the Lions minus the 7. I always hate when they give you the 7.5. Like I would just buy down to 7 just in case it's a 7-point game. So at least it's a push, you get your money back. As far as the props go, like give me Jared Goff's yards. I think Jared Goff's gonna throw for 2 touchdowns in this game. And give me St. Brown also for 100 yards in this game.
All right. So Justin Fields is activated. He will be playing. It don't really change my pick. I mean, I still like the Lions, but I think I might take the Bears with the 7.5. To be honest, if I was gambling, I'm hoping Justin Fields can come back and do some things because if not, he ain't gonna have a job next year. To be honest with you, the rest of these games is audition. Do we keep you or do we pick up somebody else? Because it don't look like the Panthers are gonna get no better to save your job, and you got their pick, so they kind of automatically got the number one overall pick. It ain't gonna get too much better from there. So yeah, I like Detroit to win this one. Um, and if you get a bad Justin Fields, then the Lions cover this one. Um, so yeah, give me that. I like Gibbs rushing yards. They got him for 41 and a half today. Give me Amon St. Brown receiving yards and give me Jared Goff for the 1.5 touchdown. Or give me DJ Moore 58 and a half receiving yards too.
Um, this I expected this line to be a lot higher. Um, I I I agree with you on the Jared Goff and Amar St. Brown. At Laporta, I'll probably go with his catches too. But I don't know, man. That Lions defense is not that good. It's not. I feel like if you just look at stats, they've taken advantage of bad teams, but they haven't looked that well against Seattle, um, Baltimore, of course. Baltimore put them on the hub. Um, but Justin Fields is back, man, and I just don't see their linebackers being able to contain him. I wouldn't be shocked if Chicago pulled this one out either, man. Um, Raiders and Chicago, I got them, possible upset alert. I I'm just not in on Detroit yet, man. I've seen them against top 10 teams in the league, and they don't look the same. So, um, but I think it's going to be a lot of scoring, though. You know what I'm saying? Justin Fields probably going to have two, three touchdowns between passing and rushing. But yeah, like I said, I like Jared Goff on his yards, touchdowns, St. Brown on his yards and touchdowns, and Laporta for his catches, for his receptions. I like that.
I think it's on you, Kicker.
Um, I'm gonna take the Lions. I like the Lions spread minus what is it, 6.5, 7, whatever that is.
7.5.
Yeah, I like that. I feel like the Lions, they the second team in the NFC, and I feel like they try and keep up with the Eagles. So I feel like they going, I ain't gonna say it's gonna be a blowout, but they gonna definitely cover that spread.
All right, so the next game is Chargers versus Packers. Chargers favored by 3. I didn't understand this spread either. The Green Bay Packers stink. I guess if you listen into Vegas, Vegas say the same thing about the Chargers because you'd only get them 3 points. Then it's obviously not that much favor in the what the Chargers got going on. But I did take the Chargers in this game. I do like Justin Herbert. I like Austin Eckler for the anytime. I like Keenan Allen for the 85 and a half receiving yards. And give me a sleeper pick. Give me Justin Herbert for 9.5 rushing yards.
I mean, I think the reason why the line is what it is let's just face facts. The Chargers aren't the greatest team this year. Like the defense is not, the secondary is not that great. They don't stop the pass at all. And that's why the line is what it is. I mean, they're going to Green Bay. Green Bay's bad too. I mean, essentially Vegas telling you that they're pretty much a touchdown favorite almost because the game's in Green Bay. I mean, the only thing that could affect this game is the weather. Like if it's really cold, like like in this part of November or something, or get some snow or something, then it could affect the Chargers. But I mean, I got the Chargers minus the 3. Like the Packers, they could have won the game against Steelers last week, and they, they couldn't make the comeback. And I just don't know. I mean, as far as the props go, I mean, I like Herbert for his yards. It's probably like 280 or 270 or something.
Tomorrow weather in Green Bay is 31 degrees.
So it's a little cold out there. Okay, so
Man, that's why I like the Packers tomorrow.
yeah, I'm still gonna stay on the Chargers. Yeah, give me Herbert in his yards. Give me if Keenan Allen plays like in for about 80 yards. And then on the Packers side, I mean, I guess give me Aaron Jones. Give me Aaron Jones receptions. I mean, like I haven't really bet a lot on Aaron Jones this year, but I'll take him in his receptions. And then I think AJ Dillon can get into the end zone too.
Ooh, it's gonna be 5 to 7 miles per hour winds with gusts up to 13 miles per hour winds all day. Them gusts kill you when you kicking, man. They come out of nowhere.
And it's
I
no
don't know.
good. Wide
Yeah,
left.
man, this game is one of those wonky games, bro, because the Packers are ass, man. They're awful. But if there's any team in the league that can make the Packers look like an NFL team, it's definitely the Los Angeles Chargers, man. I don't know what Chargers team is going to show up, man. I don't know if Herbert is going to show up. I don't know if that offense line going to show up. I don't know if that defensive line is going to show up. I don't know what's my man Derwin James. I don't know if he's going to show up, man. Like there's so many question marks with the Chargers. I do know Justin going to get his number. Keenan Allen is playing out of his mind right now. I think he like second in yards and like third in touchdowns right now. Um, Eckler should hit his number, but I don't know, man. Has Justin played on the East Coast this time of year in his career yet?
He will be this year because I know he got to come to the Patriots, and I think he got to play the Jets too. So
Yeah, man. I don't know about this game,
That
man.
boy finna
I
be
feel like a lot of people
cold.
going. I feel like a lot of people gonna lose money on this game right here, man. So yeah, this is definitely a prop game for me.
All right, so hold on, why it went down like that? All right, so we got the next game, man. Giants versus Commanders. Commanders favored by 8.5. But if you listen to the Giants fans, they said they was only gonna win 3 games this year. Two against the Commanders and one against the Jets. They already lost against the Jets, but they have beat the Commanders before. I mean, I don't know if they pull it out again, but these games between them two, I know that 8.5 for sure is not safe. But I am gonna go with the hotter hand. I'm gonna take Sam Howell and the Commanders. I just don't know how Tommy DeVito. I was gonna say Danny DeVito. Tommy DeVito get it done. I just don't. But give me Saquon rushing yards. Give me Saquon anytime touchdown, and give me Jahan Dotson receptions. Oh, and
man,
give
that
me
boy killed my
Sam
parlay
Howell.
last year.
Sam Howell attempts. His attempts. Give me his attempts. I know he's gonna try to throw it 100,000 times. Give me the
Oh,
attempts.
he gonna throw that
Oh
thing
yeah, he
about at
will.
least 35, 40 times.
Yeah, he
Give me the
definitely is.
attempts.
Yeah, because that run game is the short passing game.
True facts. True facts. Uh, whoever want to
So
go
I mean,
before
for me, I'm in a
Jonathan.
precarious situation here, right? Because my team is terrible. Me and the Giants is fighting for that like second overall pick right now, and we actually play them next week. So I picked the Commanders to win because that's who I think going to win. But secretly, I'm rooting for the Giants to win, man, because I need them to win another game. So, but yeah, I mean, the Commanders like they, I mean, they should win this game, man. I don't see why they wouldn't. Prop wise, pretty much what you said with Saquon, man. Like, give me Saquon yards, give me Saquon rushing yards, Saquon catches, Saquon anytime touch. Because pretty much the only chance they got in this game is for Saquon to have a really good game. That's the only chance they have. And on the Commander side, I actually like Scary Terry, his reception and his yards. Against my better judgment, because Dawson done killed my parlay last week. The only leg on like a 6-legger that didn't hit was his receptions. Because I mean he chose not to catch any passes last week. Um, or maybe he caught 1 or 2, but like his receptions was set at like 3.5 or something like that. So yeah, I mean, give me Josh Dawson his yards and the receptions, and give me Sam for his yards, and I think Sam's gonna throw at least 2 touchdowns in this game.
Yeah, I like Sam. Um, yards, touchdowns, attempts. The only thing that worried me about Sam is like what you everybody keeps talking about the yards and the touchdowns he's been throwing these last like 3 4 weeks, but when you look at his numbers, dog, he's not throwing the ball to Terry. He's not throwing the ball to Dotson. It's mostly running backs and tight ends. So it's like I don't know what to think about this offense, and they don't run the ball. But uh, I will say this: I think the Commanders cover. The Giants, I think they're about to quit. Um, which they should have did a few weeks ago anyway. But I don't like any props on the Giant side at all. Even Saquon's yards, man. Like they are just not giving him the ball at all. Period. Um, like I had like 7 points for him last week, and I'm just confused why he's not getting any touches.
Hey, Kicka. I mean, AJ Mick. What's the odds of a push on this?
And what do you mean a push?
Call this one a straight up tie. Like, I got a feeling.
I mean, they tied last year though. Funnily enough, they actually did that. I mean, it's possible. The only thing with the Commanders I do not like is their defense. And like when we played them a couple weeks ago, like Mondre got out. I mean, Mondre ain't even a fast guy, and I mean he ran for like a 70-yard touchdown. So if Mondre could do that to their defense with our offensive line, which ain't that good, I think the Giants should have a pretty good, in terms of running the ball. I think they should be able to run the ball against the Commanders. I don't think that'll be an issue, in my opinion. But
I just wanted to. I
I
wanted to
don't see
bet
the
for
game
the
is going
draw.
to tie. Like I see somebody gonna win this game.
All right. Well, you can't bet the tie anyways because that's kind of like the out. A tie is give you your money back, so you can't
No,
bet
I
the tie.
think you can bet a tie. If you're on FanDuel or DraftKings, like there's a way where like you could do like a 3-way bet for the game line, and it gives you could choose the Giants, the Commanders, or a tie. And I think you can definitely do that on FanDuel.
True. Well, I looked it up on
Let me look
hold on,
real
let me
quick, see if
see.
you could do it. Because I'm pretty sure you could do it.
That
If
game
y'all
is
did,
that's a home game for the Commanders, right?
yeah.
I mean, you could bet
Yeah,
will there be overtime, and that's plus 1480.
y'all really think the Giants gonna be able to score like that?
The Commanders'
No,
defense not
Oh,
good
I
at
see
all.
it. I see it. I see it now that you said that, Mitt. I
Yeah,
see
I
it.
know, but who the Giants got on offense? Because they don't use Saquon.
I mean, they
And
got
they got Danny
Saquon,
DeVito, man.
and they
Yeah,
got and they got the backup tight end they had
yeah,
last year. What's his name? Bellinger. They got him. I mean, their wide receivers are healthy. It's just the quarterback's not good. That's all.
yeah. So the wide receivers gonna be doing like in the rounds or something. I mean, because Buddy don't be passing like that. Like,
I mean, he doesn't. But to me, if you can get the ball to Saquon could make some things happen in this game, especially with
listen,
that
man,
run defense from the Commanders.
Saquon had to curse that fat man out at halftime, and he still only got a handful of touches.
I mean, but the funny thing is, the first game they played, they didn't have Daniel Jones. They had Tyrod Taylor, and they still beat the Commanders 14-7. That's the funny thing. So, but I mean,
Daniel
they did have,
who?
Darren Waller in that game.
Don't do Danny Nichols like that. What's wrong with you, man?
Danny any pennies right now, dog.
Nah, you can call him Danny Dollars because he is snatching the bank account from them
Oh
boys.
yeah, oh yeah.
But
I
I
don't
think
know who the best stick up man, him or Chief of Harlots.
hey yo, I miss my man Chief of Harley, yo. That's my guy, man.
Yeah,
I met yo when he came to the game last year. Well, 2 years ago.
You jumping in, kick on this one? You, oh, man. I know it's a
Um,
nasty game. Look, nobody want to touch this
But
one.
I ain't gonna lie, I forgot what the fuck. Oh, the Giants game. I ain't gonna lie, yo. Give me the give me the Giants plus. I'll take the Giants plus 8.5. I don't know.
Okay.
It's a division game. You know, this their first time playing this year.
Nah, the Giants
Nah,
won
it's the
up
second
in the
time.
series one.
Oh yeah, well, I'm gonna
Yeah.
go with Tina. Tina, I'm sorry, Command Town. Tina did say they was going to at least do one thing this season. They said they was going to sweep the Commanders. So yeah,
I mean, I hope
Bro,
so.
give me the Giants.
if you sweep the Commanders, and that's the highlight of your season. The Commanders stink, bro.
But I
We
mean,
ain't
I
do the
heard it
Jet.
from
We
Giants
ain't do
fans
the
all the
Jets game
time.
yet,
They
did we?
always beat the Commanders.
They do. They have a very good record against the Commanders. Oh man, the boys stink. All right. So Buccaneers versus 49ers. 49ers favored by 12. Certified. What's going on, bro?
Bro, this line keeps going up, and I don't like it, yo. Uh, this I think it opened at like 9.5, 10, and now it's 12. We should cover. Um, the Tampa Bay Bucks, they're not a good team. The offensive line is struggling. Vita is playing out of his mind right now. But I just don't see that offensive line is pretty bad, man. They can't run at all. Now Baker and Mike Evans have started to click a little bit, but I really think that my front seven is going to overwhelm them. Uh, uh, but Tampa Bay is they've been playing well the last 2 weeks, probably the last 3 weeks, and Baker's not turning over the ball. So um, I don't know, man. We should cover, but we gonna win. But 12, I don't know. I don't know. I feel a lot better if it was like 9.5. But
Uh,
Christian gonna get back to his anytime touchdown. I think Debo is probably gonna go off on him.
And the streak over.
IU the over.
I said the streak
Um.
over.
Oh
The,
yeah,
the
yeah. No, he
touchdown
gonna
streak.
start it back up. He gonna start it back up. But yeah. I'm gonna look at Brock's yards, Christian anytime, and Debo. He probably gonna get I don't know, in the round or a catch and run joint. I like Brandon's yards too. He does well against Tampa Bay for some reason, man. Brandy, he, last two times we played Tampa Bay, he routed them up pretty good. But I don't know, man. 12 points, that's a lot. I hope it don't go up again. Like I said, if you can tease it down to like 10, I probably look into doing that.
hey, before you go, Jmik, I see a ticket, right? It's USC minus 6.5, Florida plus 10.5, the Georgia Tennessee game to go under 60.5, and Tulane over Florida Atlantic.
Who's Florida playing again?
Florida plays
Florida playing
Missouri.
Mississippi. I mean Missouri, ain't they?
Yeah,
And they're taking what Florida plus the 10.
yeah.
Nah, I'm all set with that.
Hey,
Nah, I'm all set with that.
it's a $10 ticket. It's a $567 payout too.
I mean, if you don't mind donating $10, I mean,
What
go
is
ahead, be
it?
my
Is it a
guest.
where is that? In the parlay hub?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, you could roll with it if you want to just donate 10. I like Missouri. Missouri's a top 10 team for a reason, man. Like, and I mean, Georgia had trouble beating them, honestly.
Nah,
But
I
I mean,
don't
if you
put it.
got $10 in your little FanDuel or your little DraftKings that you don't mind parting with, I mean,
Yeah,
go ahead.
y'all go ahead and take Florida plus 10.5 and be stupid. Y'all what?
I
I
ain't
mean,
touching that. I was just saying, it sounded like it looked like a good parlay until I really looked at that Florida game. Oh, whoa, wait.
all of it look good. All you gotta do is you can just hold on. Let me see something real quick. I'm gonna add it on there, and I'm gonna just take the Florida off and just add like Missouri on there. So I think Missouri gonna like think they're gonna beat them by like 10.5. Let me see. Missouri. Hold up, I don't even see the game. Missouri. All right, here you go.
Oh.
Yeah, Missouri minus 10.5. There you go. Switch it. Still like the same odds, right? But see, then again, I don't know about Louisville versus Miami though. I think I like the over on that. So,
I mean, like I said, I mean, if you want to throw a little $5 that you ain't gonna miss, if it hit, then you still gonna hit it for like $250 though.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
All right, Jmik, go ahead. So you can go right back into the Buccaneers game. I just liked that parlay a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, y'all hear me all the time. I said I don't like these are big numbers or whatever. But in this case, what I seen out the 49ers last week, I ain't got no problem laying the 12 for them boys. I'm sorry, like that victory last week was a statement victory, and I just think that they got to continue to win because you got teams like the Eagles that got 1 loss and teams like the Lions that got 2 losses that they got to kind of keep up with. And I just think they're gonna come out and they just gonna. I mean, the Buccaneers got a good offense. I mean, their offense for the most part, I'm not offense. Their defense for the most part is it's a good defense. But I don't trust Baker, man. Like I could see Baker throwing like 2 picks in this game, or I mean, maybe a pick and a fumble or something like. And I just don't know that he could play well enough to keep the game close. So I mean, give me the Niners minus the 12. Like Certified said, like CMC, I expect him to get in the end zone again. And I would also expect Kittle to get in the end zone too.
Okay. Buccaneers. I mean, they just like Tennessee to me. Like they look good. You think they got it rolling, and then you see the old Baker, and he rises to the top of the crop, and he does some bull. So yeah, I like the 49ers. I think they can cover the 12 after them put that one team on the hub last week. Yeah, I'm gonna just say that they could do it. We're gonna see if Christian McCaffrey can get this back rolling because for 8 weeks, 9 weeks, he was a for sure lock for it anytime. He stopped that last week, but I think he's gonna crank it back up this week. So give me Christian McCaffrey, give me George Kittle receptions. And give me. Oh no, I ain't never touching him again. Never mind. Yeah, keep it going. Huh?
Who you ain't touching no more?
Mike Evans, ever again.
Oh yeah. I ain't gonna lie, he on my no
ever again. Nigga can never ever be on my again.
If that motherfucker cover and I ain't put him on my ticket, oh wow.
I mean, but he went crazy last week, didn't he? Didn't he get like 140 yards receiving last week?
I don't care.
I don't even remember. I ain't even look because I ain't put him on my ticket.
You remember that night, Jmik? Me and Jmik, we in the fucking around, we chilling. All we need is both need Mike Evans to cover. He come up. He just
1 yard short, right?
Yeah,
1 yard short.
Yeah, it was like 1 yard and 1 reception short for me. I was like, man, fuck this nigga, man.
Yeah, I ain't never messing with him again. I'm good.
You know a player prop I like in this game though, and it kind of makes sense because like Christian McCaffrey, he was on like a touchdown streak, right? And he missed out last week, so I like him for 2+ touchdowns tomorrow. I mean, it might sound crazy though, but you get what I'm saying. I can see him getting a rushing and a receiving touchdown.
It's actually not bad though. Actually,
that's plus 260. So think about that.
I got a plus 1,200 ticket. I'll tell you about that after we get through this next one. Jets versus Bills.
Yes,
Bills
game I've been waiting
-7. Hold on, before we get into it, look, Kicka, I got Georgia, Missouri, Texas, North Carolina, and Washington plus 1,200.
Dang, when you put that in?
I'm about to put it in right now.
Oh yeah, send me that ticket. Dang. Damn. What the hell?
What you think about that ticket, Jmik?
Y'all say it again?
That's a solid ticket.
Georgia. I took Georgia. I took Missouri. I took Texas, North Carolina, and I took Washington.
And what are the odds on that?
Plus 1,200.
I mean, it's not bad. I mean, it could definitely happen.
Which one scare you? Washington?
The Washington thing scared me because that game will go either way. But I do think they're going to win, though. So
that North Carolina game, the one that scared me. North Carolina versus Clemson. But Clemson kind of bad. But North Carolina hitting.
But see, I ain't gonna lie though. Them last 2 games you was talking about, it do kind of scare me, but I feel a little safe if I took the over. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I get you. All right. Go ahead, Kicka. You said you was waiting for this game. Go ahead.
Oh, the Jets. Oh, I ain't gonna lie, yo. Like, I don't really trust the Bills, and I just feel like the Jets is a very defensive team. Whereas though, if they get a couple turnovers out of Josh Allen, which I'm sure he's gonna turn the ball over because he done turned the ball over like every game this year. But the thing is, if the Jets can get on their shit on offense, I could definitely see them beating them. Like, that's just my opinion. Plus, I like that plus 270. I can't turn that down, man. I can't turn that down.
It's plus
Yeah.
270 with the Jets.
Yes, money line plus 270.
Ooh.
I like the Jets, bro. The Bills, they not playing good football right now. The first time they played, New York held them to like 16 points. Last week, Cincinnati held them to 18 points. And I forgot who the other team was, but somebody held them to 14. That defense is too up and down. I think that the Jets gonna get out the Josh Allen dog real bad, and as long as they can keep if they can keep Buffalo under 17, they can win this game, and I think they can do that. But I do like um I don't even know what props I like in this game no more, man. Because Stephon Diggs and Josh Allen used to be automatic money, and it ain't looking like that no more, man. Like they're a little off. To be honest with you, and Cook's going up against this front seven. He ain't gonna do what he did last week, bro. Uh, I like the Jets plus 7, man. I do.
Ooh.
See,
Well,
honestly,
Jmik, I ain't make you go first this week. See, I ain't make you go first. See, I switched it up for you.
see,
But I'm gonna let you go now.
honestly, when people say that James Cook ain't gonna have a good game, man, like the Raiders just played the Jets, and Jones had a good game last week against the Jets. But I just think, like, I be preaching this every week, man, about the Jets, man. If you can get up early on the Jets and force their offense and force Zach Wilson to beat you, then they're not capable of that. And I just think the Bills have got to have it. Like, the Bills don't win this game, the season really is over. And I think with them switching OCs from Dorsey to Brady, I just think there's going to be more, So for people that don't know, like, Stephon Diggs did not like Ken Dorsey. He never wanted him to be the OC in the first place. So now that he's gone, I think that, like Joe Brady's going to try to get him the ball more. And I just think, like, and I said in the space earlier this week, I'm like, if I'm Josh Allen and I'm going to throw picks, or if I'm going to put the ball in Hazard's way, let me throw it to my guy, Stephon Diggs. And if it get intercepted, then fine. Screw it. It gets intercepted. But at least I'm throwing it to my best guy. Now, as far as the spread go, -7, I don't like the -7. Like, I would buy some points, make it maybe like -4 or something like that, around that range. And Stephon Diggs had a bad game last week. Like, he didn't really get the ball. I think he had like 5 targets, only like 4 catches. I think he's gonna have a bounce back game. So I'm gonna take his receptions in his yards, and I'm gonna take Cook's rushing yards, because I think they're gonna make it. There's gonna be emphasis to actually get Cook the ball. And as far as Josh Allen goes, I think he's going to get a anytime touchdown, because it seems to me whenever they get into a red zone situation, they always call on a play that's going to let him run the ball in. So I like him on that too. As far as the Jets go, I think the running back for the Jets, I cannot remember his name right now. What the hell's the dude's name? Not a Dalvin Cook, but the other dude.
Brees Hall.
Yeah, Brees. I do think Brees will have some success in this game. Like, I do believe that he's going to get his yards, and I do like him for 2 or 3 receptions too.
Okay, so dang, so all 3 of y'all took Jets plus 7?
Nah, I'm taking that. Well,
you said you would buy it down, so that means you would take Jets plus 7 if you didn't want to take the Bills.
Nah, I ain't putting no money on the Jets, dog.
Listen, I'm just saying, if you was gonna take the plus or the minus at 7, it sounds like you would take the Jets because
Nah, I
you
ain't taking
don't
the
know if
Jets
the
for nothing. I
Bills.
ain't putting no money on the
I,
fucking Jets.
I
Never.
like Jets plus
Hold
7
on,
and
no,
give
no,
me
certified. You get what I'm telling him? He said he would
yeah.
buy it down to 4.5. That means you don't trust the Bills to cover the 7. So
I
that
don't
Who
trust the
means
trusts the
Bills.
ultimately
Bills?
you would
I don't
trust
trust
the
the Bills.
Jets.
I don't trust the Jets either. I don't trust. I don't trust neither of these
Listen,
motherfuckers.
I don't trust Josh Allen, dog. Like it's a lot of pressure on him right now. He does not handle pressure well. It's a lot of moving in the organization and everybody. I don't trust Josh Allen. He got to show me something though. As a quote unquote elite quarterback in the league, like he gonna have to show me something and tell them I'm all for the Bills. I like Jets plus 7 and give me Brees Hall anytime touchdown, and he's more than likely gonna hit his yards.
Okay, so
Oh, but I say if I'm gonna take something for Josh Allen, give me that pick. Give me that pick.
you stole my thing, man. God, we. All right, so first off, yes, give me Josh Allen anytime interception. I got a bet with it. He leading the league at interception. You don't change overnight. Seeing that the Jets won the first one, the Jets, I take the Bills to win the game. But if I had to take the points, I'm probably taking the Jets. I think this is going to be a 3-point game. I think it's going to be very close. Um, I don't know if the new offensive coordinator is going to help as much. I think it's a Josh Allen problem. I don't think it was ever what's the OC that just got fired? What's his name?
Oh, you talking about
Dorsey.
Dorsey?
Yeah, Ken Dorsey. I don't think it was 100% a Dorsey problem. I think they have a Josh Allen problem also. But at the same time, yeah, I'm gonna take the Bills to win. Give me Josh Allen anytime interception. Give me Stephon Diggs receptions. Um, you could possibly give me his yards. Give me what's the running back? Cook. Give me Cook rushing yards and give me Brees Hall anytime touchdown. Um, everybody went. Hold on, let's go. Seahawks versus Rams. Rams favored by 1 point.
Some of these
Mm,
lines this week is crazy. Like,
mm. For whatever reason, dog, the Rams play the Seahawks well. Like if the game is out of hand, it's usually the Rams winning. Like the Seahawks typically, I don't know why. I have no idea why. Because if you look on paper, the Seahawks should be smoking these boys, but they don't. Like it's always a close win for Seattle. They punched on them week 1 in Seattle. I'm pretty sure they gonna want some get back. I'm confused by this line, dog. Like this, it makes no sense. Like, uh, Cup ain't been playing good. The Rams defense hasn't been playing good, including Aaron Donald. Matthew Stafford is back. I don't know if his hand is 100%, but he hasn't been playing good either. But on the flip side, Seattle ain't been playing that good either, man. I mean, the Geno is up and down. The run game is up and down. The offensive line is trash. Uh, Like I want Seattle to lose. I need Seattle to lose. You know what I'm saying? I want a little cushion. But it's like, I don't know, man. I don't understand this line, dog. Like this should be like Seattle plus I mean minus like 5, man. Like I don't understand what's going on here, but Vegas think they know something. Um I'm gonna just go with the props, man. JSN, he's looking like he's getting the targets right now. We know Puka gonna get his targets. Cup is gonna get his yards. I don't know who's gonna score on either side of the ball, but Stafford might throw a pick.
Mm. All right, so yeah, this one here is a tough game to pick. The Rams. They playing kind of bad though. I can't lie. I know the Rams favorite. I know the Seahawks aren't playing well, but I think I gotta take the Seahawks in this one. Um, give me Kenneth Walker. He playing? Kenneth Walker playing, right?
I think so.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Give me Kenneth Walker rushing yards. Give me Kenneth Walker rushing yards. Give me damn, I don't even know. Give me Puka Nakua receiving yards. Give me give me Cooper Cup receptions. Um and give me Tutu Atwell on a high risk pick for an anytime touchdown. That's all I can do for that shit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get the line -1. I mean, I can only lean on certified because that's his division. For some reason, Seahawks have problems with the Rams, but I just think the Seahawks they got to win this game. Like, I mean, they're going to make the playoffs regardless. Like, I don't see a scenario where they don't make the playoffs. But to hang with the 49ers, they got to keep winning because I don't even think they play the 49ers yet. So yeah, like I think they're going to
And
win.
we play next week, brother.
Yeah, so that's the only thing I could see is this is like a trap game because they play the Niners, so they're looking ahead, so they might get caught up, but I just don't see it. I mean, I guess also because Matthew Stafford's supposed to play, but the line doesn't make sense. Like I like the Seahawks in the game. Give me Lockett and DK Metcalf's yards, and give me it's kind of a sleeper pick. Let me get like this is kind of like a real sleeper prop pick, but give me Charbonnet to get into the end zone.
Kicka do?
Hello.
Oh, there you go. I don't know what the hell just happened.
Hello.
And then he crashed on him like, not today, brother. All right, we're gonna go Vikings, Broncos. Broncos favored by 2.5. That's weird. What the hell going on?
You think so though?
Oh yeah, yo, my
Broncos been
bad,
playing
yo.
good football.
My fault. I was trying to put this bet in real quick and shit, but I don't really like too many player props for that. Just give me the Seahawks.
All right. Yeah, that ticket you just sent me, Kicka, crazy. I might would have
Bro.
threw down on you. You should have told me before. I probably would have.
No, I put it like that, bro. Cause look, last week somebody did some shit like that. Whereas though, if like all them college games hit, it might be a little cash out. So I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna cash out.
Hey, Jmik, this man got a crazy 8-leg. He got Louisville money line, Utah money line, North Carolina money line, Bulldogs money line, Texas Longhorns money line, Giants money line, Steelers money line, Jets money line.
And what is that like plus 5,000 or something?
Plus 82,793.
I mean, you throw a couple bucks on there, man. That shit like a lottery ticket, man. You know, if it hits. End of the day, I mean, a couple bucks, it don't hurt.
That's a crazy ticket. But go ahead, Kicka. Vikings Broncos.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm a little high. Damn. See, because Josh Dobbs looking good, and you got Russell looking good too. So I'm gonna just take Jeez. What's the over on it? If it's like 40,
it's 42 and a half.
Yeah, 42 and a half.
Give me I like the over on that game. I can't even choose like who will win. Just give me the over on that. I like Russ 200 plus yards. Josh Dobbs like his rushing yards. And give me Addison anytime touchdown. I like Addison to score tomorrow. Oh, and that running back, what's his name? Javonte Williams.
Yeah.
Whatever
Yeah.
his rushing is, yours is, because that boy a little quick.
Hey man, is Jetta's back?
Not. I don't think so. I ain't heard nothing yet.
You muted, Jmik.
Yeah, what I read is they said he's questionable, so I don't know if he's gonna play or not. Maybe that's why the line is how it's set.
I was thinking they might set him and wait for like a conference or division game because I think they play Chicago next week. I think they got a division game next week.
They might have
Yeah, they haven't announced anything. They're saying it's a game time decision.
Yeah, let me see what they're playing next week because no, actually the Packers. That's like the Thanksgiving week next week. Who the hell the Vikings got next week? The Vikings got the Bears on Monday Night Football next week.
You said the Packers or the Vikings?
No, the Vikings got the Bears next week.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
That's not a primetime game, is it?
That's a Monday Night Football game.
They probably gonna hold them out for that Bears game, yo. Because losing to the Broncos, beating the Broncos, what does that really do for you?
I'm reading a little article right now. It said that the Minnesota expects him to play today.
Oh, okay.
He was a full participant the last 2 days in practice, no limitations.
So he might just be a game time decision then.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if the Vikings were trying to play some type of mind game and activate him right before the kickoff type shit.
I got deposit a massive deposit on FanDuel, but I can't even log in my account. That shit is crazy, man.
What, you hit too many times on him?
No, like the last time I put my bet in, I fell asleep. I went to go check it. It's talking about reset my password, but I don't know why my emails from that account not uploading. So I don't know. Oh well.
All right. So I want to take the Vikings so bad in this game. But there's something about what Russ got going on right now. He cooking a little bit. He might be the hibachi chef right now. How he looked last week against them Bills, but and give me the Broncos, man. I think the Broncos pull it out. If Justin Jefferson playing, though, hold on. I'm gonna tell you now. If Justin Jefferson playing, give me the Vikings though. He get activated. Y'all heard it here. I'm gonna clip this too and put it on Twitter so nobody don't be like, "Oh, you picked it." If Justin Jefferson is activated tomorrow to play in this game, I'm taking the Vikings. All right, that's it. I guess we can go to the last game. Eagles versus Chiefs. Chiefs favored by 2.5. Monday Night Football.
EAGLES Eagles. That's who I'm riding with, man.
I'm definitely taking my team. Think we're gonna win. I'll take us plus the 2.5 for sure. I think this game right here could be way different than people expect. I know a lot of Chiefs fans saying they're gonna boat race me. They're gonna put up all these points. They're gonna make me whatever. Super Bowl, la. Super Bowl is over with. I don't want to hear about that. I don't want to hear about what you did to me in 2022, 2023 season when you won the Super Bowl. It's cool. You got it. I can't get it back. Even if I go in here and put up 50 on your head. Huh? You say what, Mick?
Well, I said, I guess you ain't been talking to Chiefs fans then, man.
Why? What happened?
Because, I mean, Chiefs fans always going to let you know. That's what they're going to do. They're going to let you know. I mean, especially if they beat you in the Super Bowl, they're always going to let you know. That's all.
That's what I'm saying. You know, I've been talking to them. They've been definitely letting me know. But hi Amber. I'm sorry that we got to come to what is it? Burrowhead, Arrowhead. What's the name of their stadium? What's the
Yo,
name of their stadium, bro? It's Burrowhead.
Arrowhead.
Arrowhead. Yeah, that's it. But we're gonna be down there Monday night, and yeah, I think it's gonna be a win by the Eagles. Give me Jalen Hurts for 250. Get you know what, certified. I'm gonna take another one of yours today. It's this the second lick off off of your off of your spiel that I'm gonna take. Give me AJ Brown for 125 and a touchdown. He gonna start the streak back up too, man. He gonna double the Christian McCaffrey, man.
Mm. You said 125?
Yeah, give me 125 and a touchdown, man. Because somebody told me last night, AJ Brown won't have over 30.
Over 30.
Man, what is
Yeah,
wrong with these people, man?
the
Over
Who
dude
said
whose
thirty
that?
name
yards.
Yuji?
that's his name. The dude that name start with a Y, end with an I. Yeah.
Bruh, Yuji said that y'all was gonna get mopped, dog, like
Man, usually
38
said
to
that the
6 or
Bengals was
some
going to
shit
win the
like that.
AFC
38 to
North,
9.
man. Go ahead.
And I'm like, I don't know about that, bro.
Yeah. And then A1 said he was gonna hold Devontae Smith and AJ Brown combined for 100 yards. Under 100.
I mean, but at least that's more feasible. I could see that
No, no,
versus
no, no, no.
AJ Brown
Not
having
like
30
no, no,
yards.
no, no, no. Combined, they won't have
No,
100
no, no,
yards
no. I know.
combined.
Oh no, I heard what you said. What I'm saying is that is more likely to happen than for AJ Brown to only get 30 yards or less. That's more. It's more feasible for both them dudes to only get like right below 100. What I'm trying to tell you,
No, 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 no.
AJ
He
Brown
said
getting.
combined, like
Oh,
100,
no,
like
oh, no, I heard
50
what you
and
said.
50.
No, I heard what you said. But what I'm saying is AJ Brown gonna get more than 30 yards. Like that. That's not gonna like he's getting 30 yards. That's my whole point. Like it's more possible for both them niggas to combine for 100 yards or less than for AJ to only get 29 or less. It's AJ getting 30. Like I mean, and I mean, like I hate to tell Chief fans, it's like yeah. I mean, your defense is good, but I mean, like the Dolphins had some success against y'all. So I mean, my thing about this game, like, let me go into it. Like, I mean, I also like the Eagles. Like, give me the Eagles plus a 2.5. Like, I like that. Um, and I get that the Eagles secondary isn't like it was last year. It's not the greatest, but the Chiefs wide receivers aren't the greatest either. Like, it's a, like it's like a like it's a funny situation where both these teams were better. The Chiefs were better at the wide receiver position last year, and the Eagles were better. I mean, like it's ironic for the Eagles because last year they couldn't stop the run. I mean, but they, like they defended the
They
pass
can
really
stop the
well,
run. They can't stop the pass.
and this year it's the opposite. Um, and so I just like with the like I'm banking on the Eagles D line getting after Mahomes and Mahomes not really having a lot of places to throw the ball. I don't think it's gonna be no blowout or nothing like that. I think it's gonna be a really close game, and I mean, I just think the Eagles want to beat the Chiefs, and a lot of times when teams want to beat the Chiefs going into Arrowhead, they're able to do it. Like Buffalo could beat the Chiefs during the regular season. There's no issue for them. It's just they can't beat them in the playoffs. And I just think for the Eagles, they didn't beat them in the Super Bowl, but I think they're going to go into this game motivated that they want to prove a point to the league that we could beat this team. And I think that's what they're going to do.
I think this joint gonna be close, man. I really do. I don't see a lot of points here. I think it's probably gonna be a defensive battle. I feel like both front sevens are gonna get after both quarterbacks. I don't see AJ and Smitty going off too bad against that secondary. And then, like Jmik said, the Kansas City wide receivers, man, until they show me, I can't fuck with them. And I know Travis Kelsey going to do his thing, but I don't think it's going to be a lot of points scored in this game. I see a few field goals. I ain't, I don't know who I'm picking on this one, but I don't like none of the props in this game. Just because of the matchups, you know what I'm saying? Like, uh, Kansas City strengths Eagles is weak, and then Eagles strengths Kansas City is weak. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't know which way to go with this. I do like the line though, 2.5. That sounds about right. If I had to pick anything, man, I'd probably go under on this.
Oh, everybody went already?
No, I ain't go yet.
Okay. I'm over there copying your ticket, Kicker. No cap. That
Hey,
last ticket you just
I
sent
ain't,
me.
look, I ain't gonna lie. I just added 2 more to it. I like Swift for 40 plus rushing and Pacheco. I think Travis gonna score and AJ.
So you made it a 10? You made it 10?
Mm-hmm. I send it to you.
Uh
But yeah, I definitely like the Eagles plus 2.5. You know what I mean? I bumped AJ down to 80, Devontae to 50, Jalen Hurts 200 yards, Pat Mahomes 250, and Travis Kelce 60 yards. So I mean, I don't know. Certified, I mean, it might go over, it might go under. So I'm gonna stay away from all that. So definitely gonna be a good game. I guess this is gonna be a good Monday night game because we know the next week ain't gonna be a good one. So we might as well enjoy this one.
Ooh, what's the odds on this one? Ooh, I like this. I'm gonna take this. Hey man, hey, uh, so hey man, what's the sleeper of the week for y'all, man? Anybody got a sleeper of the week before we get up out of here? Think somebody should take a couple dollars on, man, just in case.
Hey man, if you ain't scared, man, throw a few dollars at Miami to cover versus Louisville.
Mm.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Dolphins. um, I like Michigan minus 17.5 against Maryland today. I think that's a guaranteed lock. Like,
And you know what? Scratch that. That line's just dropped to one. Louisville only favored by one, so yeah, you can scratch that. That's gonna be about even money. You can scratch that. Don't even worry about that.
I mean, the only thing I don't like about Miami is their quarterback is Van Dyke. Man, the guy's horrible. I mean, he's always throwing picks. That's like the only thing I don't like.
horrible.
Yeah,
Yes,
man,
he
that's why I
is.
said that. But I'm looking at the ticker on ESPN, and it just came up Louisville minus one, and I was like, wait a minute, with Van Dyke playing?
Yeah, I mean, like he's not any good to me.
They ain't got no player props for him on his.
Yeah, but it seemed like a lot of people. I'm looking at the lines right now for that Rutgers game. A lot that line's down now. Like I think we started the show it was 20 and a half. Now it's 18 and a half. So it looked like a lot of people putting their money on Rutgers to cover.
Who?
Um,
Who's that? Who?
and the Rutgers and what
The
the
Run Rats.
Rutgers.
The
yeah
Run
Rutgers,
the
like
Rats.
yeah the Rutgers
Rutgers
State game.
University?
Yeah,
Oh, they got a football program?
I ain't gonna lie, that shit definitely is dropping though.
yeah, it's definitely going
Why is the
down.
line dropping so fast like that though?
It's because people putting money on Rutgers. That's why.
I don't know. It might be the weather too. See, like I said, it was raining earlier, so I don't know what the weather is up there. So I don't know. That might be a factor into it too.
I mean, but I gotta go. The sleeper of the week for me is it's gotta be North Carolina, man. I ain't never seen a ranked team be 7.5 point dogs going into Clemson. So I mean, for me, that's what I'm gonna go with. Give me UNC plus the 7.5. And I mean, better yet,
Hey,
I better yet, I mean, give me them on the money line because the money line is plus 250.
Yeah, that boy, that's like they giving you money right there.
That's what I'm saying.
hey, hey, what 12 o'clock game y'all watch?
Uh,
Shit, I'm about to head out, so I don't know. I probably just check the scores,
I'll
but most definitely.
probably end up watching Louisville, Miami, man, because it don't look like nothing else interesting.
Yeah, I'm about to head out too because I'm I'm about to go tool shopping. So I mean, it is what it is at this point. So and I
What
gotta
type
get
of
back by
tools
like
you
3:30.
shopping for, Jay, man?
I'm shopping for a tool, man. I just need a new tool. That's all.
I know that's right.
All right, man. Yeah, so my sleep of the week before we get out of here, probably, I mean, Wake Forest to cover the 24. That's probably my sleep of the week.
I mean,
Who Wake Forest playing?
man, they play Notre Dame.
Notre
I could
Dame.
definitely see that happening. Though. I
Uh,
like that. I like that.
Wake
did
Forest
Notre
to cover
is
the 24.
Notre Dame bowl game eligible yet?
They 4 and
Yeah,
6.
yeah, I think
Ooh,
so.
No, yeah, Notre Dame. Yeah, Notre Dame 7-3.
Yeah, they are.
73. Okay, all right, yeah. I don't know. Notre Dame might.
I ain't saying they'll lose, but I think Wake Forest can maybe keep it close enough to cover the 24.
It's in Ann Arbor. I
You
mean,
betting on Wake
Yeah,
South
Forest?
Bend.
yeah.
You
Okay.
betting on Wake Forest? That's that's interesting, man.
That's bold right there, brother.
Hey man, I said sleeper of the week, man. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
To
So
cover
it's
the
a sleeper of
spread.
the week for
I
me.
like
That
that. I
sounds more
like
like
Wake
the
Forest cover
Hail
the spread.
Mary of the week.
Nah, 24 to cover. I mean, they
Man,
might
that's
get.
Wake Forest, man. That's like for a freaking Hail Mary for the life. You know, I mean, a lifetime Hail Mary or something, man.
Yeah, they
If it was Florida State, they'll cover him. Florida State will let anybody down
when
cover
they
him.
you know I don't want man. They always gear up for us, man.
Oh, yeah, man. I would watch this North Alabama game, but I think that's just gonna be nasty.
Yeah, I'm gonna just
I
wait till
can't. It
3:30.
ain't even showing up, dog. On
Oh, it don't come on at 6:30. Never mind.
okay, all right. Is
So
it ACC network?
yeah, the CW.
CW.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I
Well,
got that.
we used to be WB, and now it's CW.
Yeah,
Oh, all
yeah.
right. I'll find it.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, man, we want to thank y'all for coming out, man. We hit that 2 hour mark basically. It's gonna be a good Saturday. It's gonna be a good Sunday. Kicka get to lay back and relax, and I think Jmik do too.
Nah, I mean we play Tennessee, but I'm gonna lay back and relax, man.
Hey,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
doing some I'm gonna just do some scouting report, man. See when we play the Chargers. I'm gonna see how the Chargers looking this week. I'm definitely gonna turn into the Browns and Steelers game. And I mean, other than that, I ain't really too pressed about the other ones for real.
You ain't gonna check
Hold on,
out
you
your
got a bye week
hurricane,
this
bro?
week, right?
You said check on who?
Outside of college, you got a bye week, right, Jmik?
Yeah, I mean, that's why I'm focusing on college, and I'm trying to watch a lot of games and see who we gonna draft.
You
That's
Cause
the
think
only
you
hey,
can
thing
get
I'm
a?
focused
I
on.
was just about to ask you, bro. You got your draft board up?
Hey, I
Yeah,
got
I
one last
mean, I
question.
already know who I won in the first 2-3 rounds,
Can
so
you get an
yeah.
extra loss during the bye week? Is there any way to
I mean,
for
the
y'all
only
to
way
call
we
us in?
lose during the bye week is if the only way the Patriots lose during the bye week is like is if the Cardinals, the Giants all lose because I mean we have the same amount of wins as they do. So I mean we need one of them two teams to win. So
Let's hope for both of them to win. Then you could be somewhere in the top three. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Hey,
pretty
hey,
much.
kicker, support your Hurricanes, brother.
He is. No, he's not. He actually is not.
They,
He actually
you
is
know
not.
what I'm saying? They might need a shoulder to cry on after last
Bro, after
week.
that Georgia Tech game, bro, I was like, Lord, done with him, bro. It's just like, it's no way, bro. Like, you just try to put them on your ticket and it's just like everything look good. Then you check that Miami game, that X right there. You just be like, yeah, you know what? I bet against these motherfuckers. I mean, on my ticket, I
Yeah,
got Louisville. On the other one, I think I got the over because I think it'll be a high scoring game also. But I still got Miami losing, so we'll see.
All right, y'all. Well, it's always fun to come out and chill with y'all, man. Saturday mornings, drink good coffee, man. Hang out, But sometimes it's time to go, and right now it's that time. So until next time, peace.